My name is Steve Smith. This is TQA Weekly, and if ever you have any questions, comments, suggestions for topics, email me at ask@tqaweekly.com. Go to my website, tqaweekly.com, to talk about this episode and past others. Go to the subscribe page to figure out other ways of subscribing to my actual show. Go to the contact page to email me directly. You can go to patreon.com/TQA Weekly to make this show better and just read of everything that you can do to make this show better. And of course, if you're already on YouTube, you can drop everything down below. And this week's topic is about 6 annoying Windows features that annoy me to no freaking end. Whenever you're trying to work, access the internet, play a game, and even talk on a live show, there are weird things that can happen in Windows, and they will annoy you to no end. Simple things that you try to do that seem harder than they actually have to be. And they apparently are features in Windows. At one point, I was pro feature, and making things make our life easier is a cool thing, usually. So I'm pretty sure you have already tried to access your computer, turned it on, and with the brand new Windows 10 shoving Windows Update down our throats, actually end up having to take 5, 6, 7, maybe more minutes, depending on the speed of your machine, to actually get updates done. I remember a day when Windows used to tell you that it was going to restart the computer to install updates, not actually install them next time you started your computer without telling you. This is annoying. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who actually suffers from this. However, nothing is more annoying than a freaking Action Center and the actual alerts that we get inside Windows. Now, I can understand Google Chrome. They are annoying. I still have to figure out how to actually turn off notifications there. So you can understand that I'm now getting double the actual amount of notifications at this point. I post to Facebook, Twitter, post to YouTube, iTunes, have mailing lists, have websites, a shitload of emails, and there is no way in hell this is going to be any simpler as my audience gets bigger. I still think I have a small audience. I can respond to just about every single message that I get. However, it's ridiculous when you get thousands of freaking alerts per day. If there was only one way to effectively turn off notifications, not just turn them to quiet, I would gladly click the button and delete the Action Center altogether. It is the most annoying thing. I can just imagine what somebody with 10,000 times bigger audience than me must go through when it comes to this. They probably don't install any of their personal settings just to avoid that other bullshit. And then we got the start menu on Windows 10. It actually makes me miss Windows 8.1. That give you an idea? I had Windows 8.1 installed, worked flawlessly, didn't actually care about the tile menu because you know what? It's customizable. I could deal with it. Windows 8 would tell you if you had too many active tiles, and it would actually allow you to turn certain specific ones off so that your computer would run flawlessly. And when you hit the bottom button to get all the programs, it used to appear on all 3 of my screens. Yes, I have 3 screens. This is how video editing works. But the thing is with Windows 10, we get the start menu back and it doesn't even load. If I do any kind of heavy task or whatever, after a while, when I come to click on the start menu, it does not load. It is better to have a Windows 8.1 tile menu than a defective Windows 10 start menu, and I'm not alone in this actual specific plight. Then we have the graphics driver update. NVIDIA on the Windows platform does not tell you that it is turning off your SLI, even if all the applications are turned on. But you need to turn off everything to turn it back on. And it doesn't even tell you it's turning off SLI to begin with, and yet means that you have to write down or memorize every single one of your SLI actual configurations. Not to mention that currently I can't even run SLI because their buggy as shit driver just blanks out all 3 of the screens to begin with in different shades of gray. Yeah, is there a fan of something there in NVIDIA land? Because you are screwing up our time. And then for those that like to stream with XSplit, that have already figured out that there's a problem with the microphone while they're streaming, I can actually make this very simple for you. You will right click that icon for sound, click on recording devices. You will right click your microphone and click properties, and I want you to go to advanced, and I will explain to you what these exclusive mode features actually do. The first one is allow applications to take exclusive control of this device. This is supposed to allow only one application to take control of your device. In other words, if it is checked off and you start with XSplit or any other application and you move to another one, the new one should not be able to gain control of your application, of your actual hardware, your microphone. It works theoretically. I turn it off because theoretically it's not good enough for me. And it still happens to me if I plug in a different plug that these get reset, or some sort of update resets everything. So I have to constantly be checking for this. Then you have the other one called give exclusive mode application priority, which means if you're inside a game, the game gets the microphone, which is fine unless you're a streamer. But so it's even worse is when Windows has an alert, which you will not necessarily see on the streamer's screen, and then it completely cancels out the sound because the alert now has permission to use your microphone. Good one, Microsoft. That's not a feature. That's considered a flaw. And that means that everybody out there that has this problem is busy searching, blaming XSplit or OBS or whatever when it's not even their fault. Here's a hint. Turn those off and never use them again. And if you're like me and you can't listen to the audio because of necessarily of the delay, you might want to check the graphic meter or get some sort of application to show you a graphic meter. And it should tell you when there's no more sound. That way you can go and fix it right away. And by the way, don't try to do this while you're playing Portal 2. Portal 2 will just crash. You can't even Alt-Tab out. Just telling you that. Then we've got the most annoying of them all, Cortana. And if you are a game streamer like me and had Cortana turned on and had this exclusive whatever bullshit thing problem to deal with, you probably found yourself searching for something you just said by accident without ever saying the word Cortana to begin with. I actually have to think about saying that name. I have to write it out. I do not play Halo. I like the Xbox controllers for my playing, mainly because I don't find it necessarily useful to me to have two central joysticks on a controller. But needless to say, if I don't play Halo and I don't say Cortana, it shouldn't be searching on the internet for anything anyway. Unlike Siri, where I could say Siri as much as I want, even when it's plugged in. Unless I specifically tell it that I want it to turn on, it will not turn on. Grab a page from Apple's book, Microsoft, and fix Cortana once and for all. And I want to know what your annoying experiences are on Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Mac, and Linux, whatever it is. I want you to write them down below, email me them at ask@TQA Weekly, and of course, if I get enough of them, I will feature them in a future episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And if you want to make this show better, go to patreon.com/TQA Weekly. And my website is tqaweekly.com. It also works on mobile platforms. Have a great day and goodbye.